Hey guys, welcome to Raw Vibrant Health. My name is Light. If you're new here, talk about detoxification, regeneration, cellular um, cleaning out your cells, and yeah, getting that communication between them properly, getting your glands and organs functioning properly, making you yeah, motivated to live your best life, to be as healthy as you can be. Because we all know that a lot of people, they might look fine one day and then the next day they find out that some deep stuff's going on with them, right? So you never can tell. That's why I'm here on this channel showing you guys this formula that I've really looked for my whole life. It's basic, but it's really the truth of health. We're just beings, which is we are we have a physical body, and that physical body is acid and alkaline, just like anything else, right? When we're too acidic, we're going to have issues. When there's no oxygen in us, we're going to have issues. When we're disconnected from nature and those around us, we're going to have issues. You know, it's a holistic thing. So yeah, I do holistic health stuff, and yeah, I hope you like this. And if you're into detoxification and interested in doing some transitioning, or maybe some juice fasting or whatever, maybe a few days of just water fasting or something, then that's why I'm making this video, because I want to explain what it's about when you're transitioning. When you're going to be fasting, you're going to want to be prepared. Seriously, you're going to be just eating fruits or taking herbs, all this stuff, making any, even just going vegan or just going, even just adding more juice and less of the acidic foods, the cooked foods, the high protein foods, the oils, the meat, any of this stuff. That can be dramatic sometimes. So I just want to make this one here a short and concise one where, yeah, I want to just tell you about the things that you can be prepared to experience. And that way you'll know when you get there, oh, Raw Vibrant was telling me about this. Okay, I don't need to freak out. Yeah, I'm getting really itchy, or I'm getting a rash on my skin, or pimples, or I'm getting super weak and super fatigued, or or my issues that I already have are flaring up. Why is that happening? Isn't this supposed to help me um, heal that stuff? Well, the thing is there's a lot to be educated with this. So that's the first thing, is I recommend people to get educated. If you're going to be doing some detoxing, watch videos, read books. I could definitely suggest a really easy read called The Mucusless Diet Healing System by Arnold Ehret. It's a really short book, but it's mind-blowing. It's an oldie but a goodie. And yeah, check out Dr. Morse. He's got a different website. He still has rawfigs.com. You can see his videos. He's my teacher. You can watch all my videos. They're all free. So get educated. That's the most important thing, because even if you're working with someone like myself or somebody else who's a specialist in cellular regeneration and deep tissue, cleansing, we're not going to always be able to hold your hand the whole way. You're going to have to make calls every day, every hour. You know, it definitely helps to have someone and not just do one session, do no sessions, or do only one session. Most people who do just one session with somebody don't really get the results they want. That's not me just trying to sell stuff, sell myself, but it's the truth. It's the truth, because it happened for me. I only had a couple consultations with Marcy at the Dr. Morse clinic, and I wish I had just been like, you know what, my health, I'm spending money on all this other stuff, but I wouldn't spend too much money on my health. It was just ridiculous. Now I get a massage as much as I can. I was getting them again every like two times a week here. So I just urge you guys to do the self-care. And that's the other thing. Preparing for this, you're going to want to have, it's just kind of like a psychedelic conquest, not conquest, but psychedelic adventure for some people who do that. You want to have the right set in the setting, right? You want to be prepared. So you want to have all the good fruits and vegetables in your house if you're having vegetables. You want to have a good juicer. You want to have everything in place so it can go properly, so that it can work well. You want to have good influences around you. If there's people around you who aren't supporting you and they're saying, oh, you need to go to the white coats, you need to do this, you need to do that, and especially if they're being fearful, don't listen to them, drop them, find people. There's people out there who will support you. And yeah, you got to have the right people around you, and you got to just be knowing what is your goal, and if you don't know, that's another reason it's good to have somebody help you. But you want to know what your goal is. Are you going to go for a fruit fast? How many days are you going to do? Are you going to take any herbs? What herbs and why and what times? And are you just throwing money at and not even having a really smart strategy? Because if you don't have a strategy, what's the use? What's the use if you have no strategy? You're just going to be throwing money at, and you're not going to be really. You want to get the proper herbs for the right time. You want to, it's like, how much are you suffering and how much are you willing to change right now? Maybe a big juice fast is better for you. But then you got to know, what are you going to do when this comes up? What are you going to do if this comes up? And then how are you going to break the fast? Do you know how to break the fast correctly? If you are doing any time away from solid foods, that's any type of juice fasting or water fasting, then you're going to want to make sure that you break that fast, which is you're eating the first meals again as fruit meals, because this fruit is the easiest to digest. It's the only way you should break a fast. I mean, you can break it with some raw vegetables and stuff, but that's not ideal. You want to break a fast with the quickest thing to move through you, the most energetic thing that you could put in your body to move through you and help have some astringent pulling power to help, bring some things through you. So you want to learn about, all the parts. Like, you want to learn about food combinations. You want to learn, like I said, about the acid and alkaline. You want to learn about the lymphatic system. It's so crucial. Everyone thinks we have this immune system, which is true. But guess what? It's called the lymphatic system. Just Google a picture of the lymphatic system. You're going to see, oh my gosh, we have that in our body. We have 100,000 miles about in one body of lymphatic highways, and then you got the big lymph nodes. It's so, you got to learn about all these little things, and you got to learn about how fruit is not too much sugar and protein. Where's you're struggling looking for protein deficient vegan sort of thing, all these fake things. You got to learn the truth. And the other thing is, kind of like I said earlier, you really it's really smart to plan on, if you can get some time off work, especially if you're juice fasting. If you can, it's not necessarily, but if you're water fasting, you must. I don't recommend long water fasts to people who just a few days is okay, but yeah, I mean, if you know what you're doing, yeah, but I can't sign off on, I can't be with everybody all the time, so and really the body is really, most people in today's day and age are so weak, and they need the energy from the fruits. I'm telling you guys, to at least build up to where you can water fast. So I will say that, yeah, you really want to, if you can, get some time off work. If you can't, go get a cabin in the woods for a weekend or a week or a month or 3 months or whatever, and really concentrate on self-care and self-love, and seriously concentrate on resting. If you're, feeling good and feeling like you want to move your body, I don't suggest too much moving your body on a water fast, but in general, yeah, if you're feeling good, move. It's good for your lymphatic system. But if you're not feeling great, you need to rest. Sit down, close your eyes. That's it. Just let go, because even if you're doing everything else right, and if you're not resting, trust me, guys, nothing is going to happen. You're not going to get your results. You're not going to heal these ailments that have been plaguing you for a long time. You have to rest, shut down, put something over your eyes, put earplugs in, you know, lay down on a beach or lay down in a park on the grass and just let nature take care of you. Getting into nature is so crucial. It's so crucial for you to really be able to it just gives you that extra power, that the ions from nature, that living magnetism, that living energy, and it just takes away any stress. It just reminds you all the true things, and you're just sitting with yourself alone, which is the key, to be alone and be happy with it and be in nature. And that's where the codes come in. That's where the truth is, and that's where you can just sigh and go, everything's okay, everything's fine, which is beautiful, because it is all fine. And we a lot of times we think there's no hope, but if you're watching this, guys, there is hope. There is hope. Okay. And I want to also suggest that if you are doing the detoxing, like I said, prioritize self-care and just prioritize things like massages and going into saunas, maybe ice baths, just relaxing and just doing breath work, trying new things, going to maybe a sound healing. Yoga can be very helpful to get the prana moving through the tissues, moving stuff, pushing stuff out of the lymphatic system. It can be very crucial. So I would say, yeah, self-care is really important so that you can, uh, that's just going to accelerate your process, like sleep is important, so important, of course. But also when you're in your day-to-day, it's very crucial to also just rest if you can't sleep. That's why, like, I get a 90-minute massage, and instantly I start, if I need to detox, I'll start coughing up some stuff. Once I totally relax and my body is totally rested, it knows it's safe and it's ready. It has all this maximum power to devote to letting stuff out of it. Instead of, if you're eating all the time, guess what? You're going to be digesting, and all that energy is going to go to digesting. And if you're moving around all the time, you're always looking at screens, you're always working out, don't overdo exercise. Exercise is good, but you know what I'm saying? If you're always doing stuff at all times, like move, always trying to distract yourself, you're going to have no energy to get anything done, to get anything out of you. When you finally sit down, unless you finally sit down to rest. And also, if you're always just going and going and going, you're probably really running from something in a way, because we all do to an extent, and you're probably just not taking time to smell the flowers. Probably not, right? So, okay, that was it. Give me a like and subscribe and a little fruit emoji if you can. If you got anything from this, share it. All this stuff. I ain't going nowhere, guys. And yeah, thank you for the new people, the new subscribers. Let me know what your favorite fruit is, and if you thought this was helpful. Peace, guys. I love you. And yeah, enjoy your detox. And once again, I am a detox specialist. I do iridology, live 90-minute analysis. So yeah, I can help you get a game plan, take a deep look, and work with you on stuff. I also have a 90-day raw rejuvenation package. Holler at your boy. Check out my website. Peace, guys.